now.
Let's check in with our panelists, shall we? Thomas Savage joins us, an economist at the American Institute for Economic Research. Rebecca Walser is here, tax attorney, and Tim Descher's here with us on set, also a financial background. So welcome, everyone, and thanks for coming on today. Thomas, we'll start with you. Can you talk maybe broadly about this trip to the Middle East and how it's going to impact the U.S. economy?
Oh, sure thing, Emma. It's so far what we've seen is great news. We're seeing a lot of investment in the U.S. and that is in part of a lot of the efforts of the current Trump administration, as well as Trump's first administration there, reducing regulatory uncertainty, creating making those tax cuts, getting the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act across the finish line, and making sure those tax cuts stay permanent, making America the place that people want to live, work, and invest. And it was a nice thing to see as we wrap up the week here.
Yeah, Rebecca, also, again, relationships were obviously mended, if you will, or built upon, if you will. It wasn't just the 1.2 trillion or 1.4 trillion. It was the more than $90 billion in the Boeing jet deal that we've seen as well. So, again, it was spending quality time with foreign leaders and then also making these major deals for, again, a company like Boeing.
You know, we have never really seen a president lead kind of an economic, he did it in his first term to a lesser extent, but this is a president that has the grit and the tenacity and really the outside the box thinking that we need because, we've had a trend the last really 10 years, but I would say it's escalated immensely. It's accelerated rather in the last 3 years to de-dollarize with the BRICS bloc and really moving away from the dollar and even to blockchain technology currencies like central digital currencies and those kinds of things. So to see a president take the initiative this early on in his administration to make this world kind of especially focused on the Middle East relationship, dealing with economic policy, really trying to make economic deals. He's showing he is the deal maker and that he's not afraid to do things that are outside the box to really get the U.S. Position of strength economically restored as it has been diminished severely and I would say accelerated in the last 3 years.
Sure, he ran on the economy to fix it and lower inflation, and it might take some time to actually see it happen, but he is making the steps in that direction, right? Despite we've seen these deals coming out from the White House here, we've got an update from the Fed Reserve Chair Jerome Powell, warning that supply shocks might keep interest rates higher for the time being. So, Tim, I'll go to you on that. What do you make of Powell's assessment here?
Well, I think Powell has always taken an opportunity to commentate where he wouldn't have commentated under Biden. I think that that is pretty well known, and so I won't take Powell. I won't give him more credit than we should give him. He is the Fed chair, but at the same time, he is not directing economic policy in this country. And I'll just say this. We have recovered all the losses that we have seen in the S&P 500 in 2025. The Dow and NASDAQ are close to getting back in the green, and this is a response to the policies, not just the policies, but also the deals, the pause on the Chinese tariffs. They are seeing a potential deal coming down the road. It's a basis that we can build on. And so whatever the chair is going to say, he's going to say. But I think the markets are going to see potential in this. And I'll just close with this. If there is a deal, we are gangbusters. It is going to be a big deal, so we'll continue to push for that.
All right. That is Tim Descher joining us, Rebecca Walser, and Thomas Savage. Thank all three of you. We appreciate your time on that.
Thank you.
You got it. A federal judge is dismissing criminal charges for dozens of migrants accused of trespassing on military property. Was this decision lawful? We're going to ask that question to Judge Andrew Napolitano next.